Hi, it's Sam from EMP, and we're on day 58, which feels like a Bloodstock. It's the final day here, and I'm absolutely exhausted, but with the pleasure of meeting Chris Broderick of Act of Defiance. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing really well, really well. Been loving the tour here in the UK. It was our debut Act of Defiance tour, and to end it with Bloodstock doesn't get any better.
That's the last show?
It is, yeah. So we fly back the 14th. Tomorrow we're going to be just kind of sussing out our European rig and our gear and getting that set up for the next time we come over. Yeah. And then we fly out.
Oh, okay, that's cool. It's really good for you guys to come over because you're 2 albums in, first time you've been over, so you're going to try and come back more regularly now? Or I know it's quite difficult to do that these days.
It's not that we actually get to plan it, but if it were my choice, if we could be back here within 4 months or something like that, that would be ideal, to try and recap everything that we've started and try and get people that were really interested in seeing us the first time to come back and build it.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. How was the UK tour?
It was awesome. We started at the Underworld in London, and then we went up to Glasgow, had an awesome show there, and we went down to Chester, Newcastle, Milton Keynes.
So you're just basically going back and forth, back and
Yeah,
forth.
well, we kind of went up and then zigzagged our way back down.
Okay.
So yeah, it was really awesome to get back here. It seemed like it had been forever, which I guess if you look, the last time Sean and I were here was 2014, so that is almost an eternity.
Is that when you played on the...
Yes, Bloodstock, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. I was there.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a good show, that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing your show this afternoon as well, so...
Well, don't hold your breath. No.
I missed it then.
Awesome. It's going to be awesome. For me to be able to come over here and now be playing songs that I've really invested my heart and soul into is really exciting for me, so...
Yeah, you can definitely tell put a lot of work into it, man. Like some of the riffs and the shredding. I mean, everybody knows how good of a guitar player you are anyway, to be fair. So, there's very, very well crafted, I think is the correct word for it.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's as far as the type of player I am, I really do kind of consider myself a compositional guitarist. I really look back to and study, Chopin and Beethoven and Bach and, many other composers. And I love the idea of crafting instead of just kind of improving, even though I think that's got its own merit. Like, it's somebody that can just wing cool stuff is awesome in my book. But to me, when you've really deliberated about the way you want a song to come out and feel and sound, that's, to me, what I'm most passionate about is that kind of writing.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So that kind of inspiration, was it inspired by watching Spinal Tap?
No, Spinal Tap, it's like the reverse inspiration. So it's like what you don't do. But on this tour, I must admit that we've had many Spinal Tap moments.
Okay, what's the best one so far then?
Well, unfortunately, because usually Spinal Tap moments are not good things, at the time at least. But we were playing a festival about a week ago, and I went to do my first solo, and I just pulled the tremolo bar up, and when I released it, it just came out of the guitar.
Oh no.
Yeah. And my backup guitar was having issues too, where the switch was broken on it, and so it was kind of half cutting out. And that was the only guitar I had for a backup. So that show for me was really like dicey, but it was fun still.
Through it, right?
Yeah, of course. You got to. You
can't go, oh sorry, gig over, like my guitar's broke.
Yeah. You can't. I mean, you can't take it out on the audience. They're the ones who paid to be there and experience the show. And even though it might not be your best show or anything like that, you got to give it to them because they're the ones that are supporting you. So that's the way I see it. Even though things may be exploding on stage or whatever, you just put a smile on your face and go.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, just get on with it, basically.
Yep.
So true. So, you aside, you listen to like any kind of new bands coming up at the moment? Do you recommend anybody?
Well, I've been listening to a lot of really good guitar up-and-comers, so like Jake Dreyer and Witherfall and Brandon Ellis and Black Dahlia Murder. Killer guitarist. And then I always have my mainstays of like Paul Gilbert and Jason Becker and stuff, and I'll always listen to Meshuggah and Scar Symmetry. I mean, I could 12-Foot Ninja I love for more of that kind of Latin influence stuff, you know. Even though they're from Australia, I don't get it, but I love it.
It's a great band name.
Yeah, exactly.
Last time I heard it, I was like, what? I need to hear these guys.
So yeah, there's so many bands I could mention that I listen to, and then I also, you know, go through all of the different styles of music too. You know, I'll listen, like right now I'm listening to Andreas Schiff, who is a really great classical pianist, and I always listen to Paco de Lucia, you know. So I try and, you know, get around in terms of music listening, and it really, my hat will go off to anybody that really does their craft well.
Yeah, I think that's the key. I think for me, music is always good if you know it comes from there.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. You know, and you can tell, you know, when somebody, they don't need to be the best musician on the planet, but when you can tell that they can play, they're playing the song exactly the way it was meant to be played.
Yeah, totally agree. Anyway, I won't keep you for much longer. Enjoy your set.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to seeing it.
All right.
Thank you so much. Cheers.